getting close to the holidays, be sure to check out the merch site, link down in the description below. Get yourself one of those awesome hoodies. I know you want one. Welcome back to episode 2. Oh boy, do we have some more spell casting to do, and today I have some big plans. Now plans! Yes, I do have some plans for today, and it doesn't involve eating explosive berries, I promise you that, even though I might still eat one. Just give it a moment. I hope I don't die. I really... Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, don't eat these. They are from Mars. Don't eat them. But anyways, big plans. Yes. So I plan on going even deeper into this mod, as it is really, it's honestly such a nice mod early game, believe it or not. So some things that I want to get done for sure is I want to go into the tier 1 spells. I want to get leap, which means we need to kill some wildings, as you can see right here, some wildens. And I want to bounce, which we've already gotten the slime, thankfully. But we do have to make these essences. So we need to dive into getting ourselves started with some basic source, which thankfully, all it really needs is a crop, some gold, some of the beautiful gems we've been making right here, some of the source gems, and some gold. And honestly, we are about to get up and started with this. Now, thankfully, we have some quests to help us out here, and it looks like we can get 1 to 3 source gems, and I don't know how many we got. We got a few of them, though. Oh, and we're going to get a random essence. Oh, I hope it's one we need. It is the air essence. I don't know if that's one that I need, but we could also potentially get something helpful here as well. It looks like the quests are definitely worth doing. That is for sure. So, moving forward, the source jar is definitely what we're going to have to make. And it tells us right here that we should probably make one. And it is going to require some slabs. A lot of this stuff is going to require slabs, stone, all the basic materials. Like I said, this is such an easy mod to get into. It's so fantastic. So, boop, we have ourselves a source jar. There we go. And we can complete that. And what did we get? We got, wilding horns. Unfortunately, I already have wilding horns, but it is getting dark and I can potentially look around for the mob that I'm needing. I'm needing this thing that kind of looks like a bat. Yeah, that's something I'm going to definitely need here soon. But before then, we should definitely focus on getting ourselves some source. And to do that, we can go with the agronomic source link. This right here is going to take some wheat. So we need to get ourselves a crop started. By the way, I'm setting all of this up so that way we can adventure. So once I have these 2 spells, we can literally do as much adventuring as our heart desires. And that's what I'm excited for today. So now that I have some crops up and running, we kind of have to wait for them to grow. Yeah, that's the only downside. But while we wait, we can go ahead and get some other things started because the imbuement chamber can actually work regardless of having source nearby. It can just pull from the area around it, which is kind of nice. So some things that we need to get this up and running to be able to make some of these essences while we wait is, well, we need some pedestals. So pedestals are going to require some of that gold. I'm going to go ahead and craft some of that up. So yeah, pedestals are what we're going to put things on, and I'm going to need at least 3 of them for right now, and that'll get us jump started. Now, another thing that we're going to need soon is the enchanting apparatus. So thank goodness we got diamonds because this needs it. So the enchanting apparatus is the main part of our enchanting setup, as you can see. Magic mod mechanics. And then we also need an arcane core. This is like part of the actual enchanting setup. So between these two, we kind of have just about everything set up. And as far as enchanting goes, it sort of looks like this. This is what the actual setup for that looks like. So this is the bottom, and then we actually put the pedestals around it. So we should be able to get some seeds up and running fairly soon. Oh, and it's nighttime. So let's go ahead and check our quests real quick. See what rewards we get. So we got Earth Essence. And I think we had another one pull up. Very close. So we need 8 of these in order to get the full setup. But we're getting there. I think we need to do some hunting out in the wild. Specifically for wildens. I have a creeper after me, but I have found the mob that I need. It is right over there. Oh boy, I got 2 creepers after me. These could end... they could end my life. I do not want that to happen. Come on. You gotta be close to... Come on, dying. There we go. Put that death spell to work. Wow, that one's got a lot of health, apparently. Okay, let's move over. Ooh. Hopefully it didn't despawn. Nope, it's right there. Oh boy. It doesn't see me. Oh, it's seen me. There we go. I just gotta kill it. And hope for the drops. Well, thank goodness there's a pack of them. But also a pack of spiders. Got them. Almost ready. Let's go ahead and craft this right here. The adjuration. I believe I'm saying that right. Essence. This is going to unlock some really awesome stuff. So, I place in here, I believe, actually, I probably have to wait a moment. We're going to have to get all of these items. We have sugar. We have ourselves fermented spider eyes and milk. And then I should be able to place inside here this. There we go. So this is going to take a moment. As you can see right here, the crafting process is pretty slow without any source, which I'm still working on. We should have a crop any moment, any day now. Oh boy, 85%. Yeah, we can't do this thing. So yes, we'll have a crop any moment. And once we get that, then we're going to be able to have source. And I think these grow pretty quick. And I think these can also produce source. So once we get there, we're going to have plenty of source coming from our crops. The process is almost done. I'm so excited. And there we go. By the way, it doesn't use up the items here. So this process is 100% repeatable so long as you have a source gem. But we're going to be using the source gem for something else. I'm actually going to need a whole other source gem for these pedestals. But now that we have this, and we also got air essence that was provided to us courtesy of our quest book, right? We got that earlier. We can now put our things together, right? We have our Wilden Wings. I'm pretty sure all we needed was a couple of Wilden Wings. And Bounce just needs some slime. And Leap, Tier 1 Leap, just needs 3 of these. So let's go ahead and craft Leap, because I have them on me. So it needs 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then it needs 1 air essence. There we go. Go ahead and get our glyph ready. I'm super excited for this, because this just makes travel so much easier. So there's our Leap glyph. And then I just need to go ahead and process our slime. Now, if you are having a problem getting slime, of course, jellyfish are the way to go. You can totally just smelt up some jellyfish, and we only need 1 of them for right now, so I'll save the other jellyfish for later. But don't snack on these. Don't cook them up. I mean, I guess they're only really used to make slime balls. But here we go. So let's go ahead and get another super powerful one, and that is Bounce. Bounce is crazy good. Like, this is like the equivalent of Tinker's Construct slime boots. It is an enchant, basically like a spell effect. But oh, it is so powerful when combined with these two together. So I'm going to show you a spell that you can use to travel around your world early game. And here it goes. Let's go ahead and build this. We're going to set this right here because I have projectile and break. We're going to replace this. And we are going to set this to self. And then we can go ahead and do a leap. And then bounce at the same time. So leap and bounce. Now we do want to get ourselves amplify soon. Let's go ahead and call this dash. We'll create it. And just on its own, it's actually quite powerful. So as you can see, we get ourselves a bounce effect, right? And this is a dash. It allows us to literally dash up, and we can do it several times. As you can see, getting some pretty crazy height, and we can dash down to get a nice bounce going. So traversal now, a whole lot better. And when combined with a couple of other things that we hopefully are going to get made today, we're going to be able to explore a lot sooner. Looky there, I finally have some wheat, so now I can finally get some source started. Okay, so with this, let's go ahead and craft our first source link. Just like that. Perfect. And let's see, do we get anything nice from this? We got ourselves some Wilden Horns. Now, this source link, we can put around our crops, and we also need to put our source jar. Finally, we can use our source jar. We need to place that nearby too. So I'm going to place it on top of my trapdoor here, and I'm going to place a source jar here and here. And this should send source into these jars as these crops continue to grow here. So it might take a little bit of time, but we should definitely get some built up over time. By the way, I just seen it pulse, and there is a little bit in there. You see it's 1% full, and it just sent a pulse. That's exactly what we want to see. Every growth tick that happens, this should slowly but surely start to fill up. Now, in the meantime, I need to actually grab one of those seeds. Do I have a spare seed in here? I do. I think barley seeds will work. But what we need to do is take our source gems, and I want to make some mana or mage bloom seeds. And hopefully we can get this up and running. I can use bone meal on this, I think. Look how cool this is. Oh, and the sounds are so good. The sounds are new. I don't remember there being sounds. So the mage bloom seed, I believe these also give a bonus to the growth. Like they give a bonus to this. We need this to grow up. I do have a little bit of bone meal that we could potentially use to get ourselves some. But we're going to take this and we're going to use its fibers that it gives us to make ourselves some nice, outerwear. While I'm waiting for some seeds to grow and waiting to get myself more of the mage bloom, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a diamond pickaxe. And this is for good reason. All we got to do now is make ourselves amplify. Amplify is going to allow this leap and stuff to really shine. I think even just one amplify will be more than enough. So there goes our diamond pick. And amplify does a ton of different things, by the way. It even makes it so we can mine as if we're using a diamond pick with our spellbook. So let's go ahead and learn that. Pop this open, find our dash, and before bounce, I want to put amplify after leap, and then add some bounce. Now we can do amplified multiple times, but I think this is going to be more than enough for now. Yeah, and that throws us way up in the air, and we get a nice speed boost. As you can see, we should be able to traverse quite a lot now. So after fighting myself a few skeletons, I now have enough mage bloom. I ended up getting this thing, which is kind of interesting. It does have some base mining speed and a little bit of reach, but the main thing I'm focused on is getting ourselves some mage bloom fibers. And now, into this mod, there has been some updates. There's been some updates on how we actually go about getting ourselves some armor. And it's kind of nice. I actually love this change, but we're really going to be giving ourselves iron armor. First, let's go ahead and craft some basic iron gear, because we are going to need it in order to craft some mage armor. Yes. So, how do we go about getting mage armor? Well, you're going to need the enchanting apparatus to do this, and you're going to need 4 fibers. So, we place down our fibers, 4 of them, and then we place our helmet, and you can do gold, iron, or diamond. We're sort of going with the in-between, the middle. Gold will give you more slots because there's a lot of upgrade stuff that we can do later on. But for right now, I'm going with this. As you can see, it is a tier 1 empty, but it gives us plus 30 max mana, plus 1 mana regen, and we actually get some armor benefit from this. So all in all, this is a really nice starting gear. And I've got to do this for each pair. Last but not least, I have my pants. Everything is ready to go. Oh, we look so good. Wow. We look fantastic now. We are literally a wizard. This is awesome. So we now have our mage gear. I think it's time we talk a little bit about how we go about upgrading this. Now, I won't be doing a bunch of upgrading on this today, but we can talk about it. If I go ahead and load this up, if we go back a few pages, we can see that there's an alteration table. this is how we would upgrade our gear. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the source to do that, but I can tell you that it is going to be so much better now that we have this gear. We regenerate our mana much faster just by wearing this base gear. And this means I can mine more. We can do all kinds of stuff. So to show how much faster mining is, we can actually continue mining, and we really don't have to worry too much. I can just mine as if I was mining normally. Look at this. And it regens fast enough for me to keep a pretty decent pace with the mining. And not to mention, I have to occasionally pop in and place myself a light. So, yes, it's totally worth it. Now, to upgrade the gear, well, we're going to just have to wait for more Mage Bloom seeds to spawn, or until we go ahead and get a bit more bone to bone mill it. Or there is a tier 2 spell, but that is going to be later on that would allow us to use mana to grow things. But for right now, it's about time to go adventuring. I need to craft a backpack if all possible, and I'm pretty sure sophisticated backpacks has got me covered. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a backpack made. Very nice. And I think I have enough residual iron, yeah, to upgrade this bad boy to an iron version. And then I think the next tier is gold, but I don't have... Oh, actually, I might have enough. Ooh, I do have enough. Just barely enough gold. But this is perfect. This is going to, hopefully, allow us to loot a bit more. Very nice. And we also completed some quests, apparently. And is it just some experience? No, we get some iron back, and we get some gold back. Look at us. Now, this backpack has a ton of upgrades. So there are so many things, but I think at the moment, I don't have it, for one, enough string. But we're definitely going to make some of these upgrades in the future. But for now, I should be able to put it in my backpack slot and open it up. And there's quite a bit of space in here. And, well, there's only one more thing to do. Make myself a, hopefully we can make ourselves a sleeping bag. And then it's time to go adventuring. So now the first place on my to check out an adventure list, well, is none other than this wonderful place up here. Now, I should probably make a sword before I leave. I'll go ahead and make a diamond sword, because I know that while I can use this to kill things, a diamond sword is probably going to get the job done a little bit better. So how exactly am I going to get up here? Well, I think that solves that problem. We can actually get up here quite nicely. Guns and roses. Look at that. Very interesting. Now, I'm not sure if there's mob spawners or anything in here. And, oh, there are chests. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. So we just need to keep an eye out for chests. There's bookshelves. Ah, there are mobs. And they have roses on their heads. Oh boy. And they are quite chunky. Oh boy. They do a little bit of damage, I must say. Well, not really a lot of damage, but they definitely, ouch. That, for some reason, hurt. But they definitely hit, or have a lot of health. Wow. Oh, look at that. We just gained some knowledge. So I can click here and actually add to my knowledge of death. And we have a 50% chance to gain an extra key, or to gain an enchanted key on death. That's actually really nice. I'm going to increase that. I'm going to increase that, because if we die, that gives us a way to teleport back to our grave, which would be fantastic. Ow! Speaking of death, I don't want that to happen right now. Holy smokes. Ouch. Okay, I'm heading down. I'm heading out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out, okay? Okay, I'm getting out. Goodness! Well, they're really attacking me there. But thankfully we can save ourselves and hopefully make this redeemed by getting around. Maybe I can get to this spawner. Oh, those are phantoms. Yeah, no, this is probably a bad idea to come here. Yep, I'm retreating. Retreating. So maybe I can still loot this so long as I'm just very careful and only loot the side bits like I just did. Because, I mean, there were things there. There's some carrots here. So I think we might be able to do this. I just gotta be insanely careful on where I'm actually looting. Speaking of looting, yeah, this is a chest. I will take everything that this has to offer. Oh boy. Whoa. Okay. Woo! Got it. There was a bad guy there. Got it. We did manage to get ourselves 2 ender pearls, which is kind of awesome. Kind of nice. I tell you what, this ranged break spell, that really comes in handy. Oh, because that allowed us to literally destroy that so we can gain access to all of this good loot. Oh man, this is really going to jumpstart things. We just got 3 more diamonds out of that. Oh, and I almost guarantee there's stuff down here. I mean, I hear the mobs. There's a chest over there. Ah, there's a spawner. Broke it. But how do I get down here? I can break this. Make sure there's nothing around. Make sure we're prepared. I just gotta make sure I'm prepared. With my dash, at any moment, mobs could come flooding in. Ooh, we got a honeycomb. More emeralds. Oh. There we go. Perfect. We do have more mobs. That one's got a bow. Oh! Got him. Totally got him. Oh, but there's more. Man, these guys have so much health. Wow, I can't believe we're doing this right off the bat. By the way, that's a wither rose. What? Okay. This place is crazy to loot. Another spawner down? Oh man. Yep. There's some nice stuff. Dimes a dozen. Interesting. I'm just gonna take everything I could possibly get from this. Take advantage of this. Huh. It's funny seeing you here. It's almost as if I died or something. I may or may not have fell off the building and forgot my spell. Yeah, pro gamer move, right? I totally jumped off, forgetting I had my break spell equipped. Yeah, and just fell to my death. You know what, though? This is kind of cool because you have, like, this floatiness that's going on, which is really, really cool. Like, as you're in ghost form. Look at that. But yeah, there's my grave. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. We can just forget that ever happened, you know? Oh boy. So from that small trip alone, this is all the loot we got. 43 iron, 3 diamonds, and I'm sure we get more. Some ender pearls, which are fantastic. That's going to allow us to get to the end. Oh man, so many of these gems, which I really need to figure out what these gems are about. And then evil craft. Oh, that's right, evil craft's in here. Ooh man, I haven't played around with evil craft in so long. This is all about some really dark stuff. But yeah, there's tons of things. We got crops, beetroots. Oh man, these mob heads don't go in here. I'm gonna have to get some better inventory sorting. I think that's gonna have to be something we do next episode for sure. So after getting back, I just realized I could have been completing the quest lines right here under the main section under getting started. And look what I get. An upgrade for my backpack. Now, one of the major upgrades that I absolutely want is an auto feeding upgrade, if at all possible. I just don't know how expensive it's going to be. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. We just need a glistening melon, which I think we have. We have a golden carrot and a golden apple, which I think I can make all of those things. This is going to be awesome. So an auto feeding upgrade means that I can keep food inside my backpack and it will make sure to keep me fed, and I can use source berries. And source berries should give me that, that beneficial bonus effect. Oh man, this is going to be good. So do this, and then I'm pretty sure I have, melon right there. And then we'll just make it a glistening one by surrounding it. Good old potion effect. And then an ender pearl, which we definitely have. So I sorted my mob drops, put them over here into the sorting chest. It is very important to keep your stuff nice and sorted if at all possible. And there we go. So we have a feeding upgrade. This is fantastic. Yeah, and as you can see, there's just like a ton of other things that I can totally complete throughout the main quest line, like making a bed. I've already had that done. Like we could have had all this done. So with our current tier of backpack, the feeding upgrade goes right in here, and then we can actually choose what we want to allow to eat. And I'm just going to allow source berries. And whenever our hunger drains, if we can get our hunger to drain, it should automatically eat the source berries for us. Which, in all honesty, with us having Ars Nouveau, like, we should basically have like a regeneration effect almost all the time, because it doesn't give you a whole lot of saturation. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Next episode, we're going to be focusing on storage management and how we are going to, connect everything so that way we can craft things a whole lot easier. Boy, I cannot wait for that. And we're going to be utilizing a new mod. All these new mods has got me all giddy. So, guys, of course, be sure to check out the Discord, discord.gg/ChosenArchitect, and join the community of over 25,000 members. Yes, you could be another one of those members, believe it or not. I would really appreciate it. I hang out there. I hang out in the voice channels all the time. So, if you ever want to just have a chat, if you see me in there, join in. I love to hang out and chat. And of course, follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect. I would really appreciate it. Now, guys, of course, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is going to go to our Discord premium member of the day. And that huge thanks, by the way, is going to go to Bean Green. Thank you so much for your amazing support, by the way, over on the Discord, becoming a Discord premium member. And of course, you can support yourself by, again, going to discord.gg/ChosenArchitect or checking out that link down in the description below if you're interested. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Click that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment something awesome down below if you enjoyed. And of course, I will see you in the next one. And as always, thanks for watching.